Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are tonight's entertainment.
Welcome to the Madhouse. I'm Corey.
I'm Garth Algar.
And that's Preston. And in today's video, we're going to be doing top 5 NES games. And we're going to be making multiple top 5 videos. Like, we're going to do SNES games, we're going to do Sega Genesis, we're going to do N64, and all of the systems that me and Preston actually played. So, in this video, we're doing NES specifically. So, let's just get into it. And my number 5 game for the NES is Zelda 2: The Adventure of Link. This game was really fun to play on the NES, and that's basically it. It was just really fun.
Well, there ain't very many Legend of Zelda games that weren't fun to play. I mean, Zelda games are just good, period. I mean, the journey you go on, the items you have to collect and everything.
So, Preston, what's your number 5 game for NES?
Mine would be probably Battletoads. I like Battletoads because it reminds me actually a lot of Ninja Turtles, in a sense. I mean, they're mutant reptiles and they fight.
I'm pretty sure they were actually supposed to be based off of Ninja Turtles, but I could be completely wrong about that.
Well, I don't really know the backstory, because...
They're supposed to be knockoffs of Ninja Turtles?
Yeah, probably. But they're actually really cool. I remember the first time I played this game was at the roller rink here in town where I used to live. I would go there, and instead of actually rollerblading, because I sucked at that, I would go over there and I would play this game for hours.
Yeah.
It's actually a really fun game for those of you who haven't played it. You should check it out.
Very fun game.
That's my advice, anyway.
So, number 4. Mine would have to be specifically where in time is Carmen Sandiego. This game was actually challenging if you think about it, but what sucks for me is I could never find her.
She was hiding from me. She didn't want to be found.
Because you had to look for her, and it was hard to actually find her in this game and where in the world is Carmen Sandiego. So, yeah, that's my number 4 game.
My number 4 game would have to be, probably Disney's Aladdin.
And why is that?
Well, I like Aladdin. Well, first off, growing up and having a VHS player, I would sit down and watch Disney's Aladdin for hours. I mean, it's just the story of how he got his genie and how he met the girl of his dreams. I mean, because I think a lot of boys from the 90s and probably from this generation could relate to that. I mean, getting what their heart most desires. And then when you get to go and actually control Aladdin and actually play through the storyline, I mean, it's like you're making his dreams come true, but you're also making your dreams come true, because it's like you're actually the character yourself. So that's why I chose Disney's Aladdin for spot number 4.
The only thing my heart desires is pizza.
Mine would be probably pizza and porn.
Anyway.
Well, that's my heart desire.
So that's our number 4 NES game. our number 3 NES game, mine is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the original, because they all have the red bandanas. And this game was just really fun because I love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Who doesn't?
People who don't like nerdy stuff.
Yeah.
But this game was just really fun to play, and I spent a lot of hours just trying to beat it because I was a kid, you know, and I could not beat any game whatsoever, so I tried my best to beat this game.
Yeah, you spent hours trying to beat it.
Like Michael Jackson.
Exactly. That's what I was meaning.
Alright, okay.
Alright, now, me. My top third spot would probably have to be, let's go nostalgia here like you did. I'd have to pick DuckTales.
Why DuckTales?
DuckTales. Well, like I said, I'm picking DuckTales for nostalgia reasons. I mean, growing up in the 90s and watching this cartoon on Saturday mornings, and knowing that they came out with the video game just made it that more better.
Yeah.
I mean, getting to play as Scrooge McDuck and going around and collecting the jewels, and his nephews, Huey, Dewey, and Louie, helping him on the side. I mean, it's a really fun game for those. It's a real fun game. Just telling you guys, for those who haven't played it. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can play this game online.
Yeah, there's a DuckTales remastered game now, which we will be playing. So.
Here in the near future, yes.
Yes.
Now going on to spot number 2.
Before we get to number 2, my favorite part about DuckTales was actually diving into his money bank.
Oh yeah.
Like his vault filled with gold.
Really fun.
That was fun.
It's awesome.
Okay. So, number 2. Mine, it's actually tied. And it's with Rampage and Battletoads. So, Battletoads, I have to agree with Preston's.
Of course you are.
Because it's actually a fun game. And I spent not a lot of time, but some time playing that. And Rampage, I loved playing as the ape, like the gorilla, just bashing on the buildings and all that, and actually eating people. That was fun.
Yeah, that's actually that's really fun.
My number 2 is tied between those 2 games. So.
Now my turn. Let's see. What would I pick? I'd probably have to pick... Well, I like dinosaurs, so I'd probably have to pick Jurassic Park.
Why Jurassic Park?
Jurassic Park. Well...
I love the movie, by the way.
Well, that's probably the reason why I would pick Jurassic Park for number 2. Because I loved dinosaurs growing up as a little kid. I mean, I still love dinosaurs. I mean, watching Netflix and watching all those dinosaur documentaries, like how they discovered the Spinosaurus, and happening to play Jurassic Park on a video game console. I mean, it was really hard.
Didn't you have to run away from the raptors in the game?
Yes, you did.
Yeah,
I mean, I like the cinema in the video game, like with the Jurassic Park doors closing behind you when you're in the Jeep and you're going forward. Like I said, it is kind of difficult for a dinosaur game, but I mean, I love dinosaurs, I love the movie Jurassic Park, and that's why this video game is number 2.
And all of these games, if you decided to play them now, they look, I mean, back then they looked amazing, but if you play them now, they're just weird 8-bit games. So, 8-bit or 16-bit, depends.
Yeah.
But they games were really fun back then.
And now, the number 1 video game from Madhouse Games. What is it, Corey?
My number one is Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt. Because Super Mario Brothers was really fun to play. And Duck Hunt, I hardly played it, but when I did, I hated the dog because he kept laughing at me.
God, the dog, yes.
I hated the dog.
He was such a douchebag.
But it's whatever. But that's my number one, mostly because of Super Mario Brothers, but this game had 2 games built into one, so.
Yeah. And now, my number one would have to be WWF WrestleMania.
Nice.
I know, right?
Hulk Hogan. Yeah.
What you gonna do if you don't play this game? My 24-inch pythons will come running on you. Actually, not much for Hulk Hogan. I mean, I just like wrestling games in general. I mean, I was almost a teenager when I got into wrestling, and I'm 24 now. I'm gonna be 25 in September, and I still watch this stuff to this very day. And I still play the wrestling games on my 360 to this very day. I mean, this was a really early game system, and the quicker I could get in and experience the magic and the majesty of slamming someone through a table, it was great.
I mean, I played this game too, but it was hard to control the actual wrestlers in the game. Well, for me anyways. But what can you do?
I mean, the quicker you can get in and experience wrestling, and now you experience the stuff nowadays on the Xbox One and the 360 and the PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
I mean, I actually went, me and Corey actually went to see the stuff live.
That was fun.
It was.
I actually seen it twice live.
Well, I only got to see it once, so yeah.
And you had a blast. So.
Yeah, I did. I was there when the Shield broke up, for crying out loud. Yeah. But anyway, this is our top 5 favorite games of the NES. Stay tuned for more. I'm Preston.
And I'm Corey.
And we're signing out.
See you guys later with more top 5 videos.
And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. But most of all, enjoy. See you later.
Ah!